Hey everybody, it's walking in the woods. What is it, 26th of February? Life is good. Okay. So I thought I would do a recap. So if you're a follower of Wove the Carnivore, then you'll see the interview that I did with Lynn McDonald, which we posted a couple of days ago, and about the pHix product. And I'm still very much wrapping my head around this, so I thought I'd give you guys an update of where I am with it, because I'm convinced it's a game changer, and I'm going to try and explain why. And it just happens to have come into my life at this point in time when I'm exploring the Youphoria concept. Okay, let me try and put it all into context for you. Our big problems in life are largely down to being torn away from our ancestral biological birthright, our heritage, our design. Now, that impacts us on every level: physiological, mental, spiritual, emotional, spiritual. Now, in terms of the biggest ways, the most powerful ways that we've got to redress the balance, a high-fat carnivore diet is a no-brainer. It's the easiest thing that you can do. Well, it's not the easiest, but in terms of value for money, return on your effort, you just need to do it, right? Even if you're 90%, even if you're dirty carnivore, our ancestors were not 100%, right? They filled their face with berries or honey or whatever if they could get them. They almost certainly will have eaten foraged fungi in season, whatever. Don't sweat it. The important thing is to, yes, put the nutrients into your body that your body needs, but more importantly, it's about not putting in the toxins that come from the plants and the fungi, and particularly the concentrated toxins that you get from the industrially processed row crops, namely sugar, wheat, seed oils, right? Okay, so far so good, right? I'm preaching to the choir. So that is your physiological stuff. Stop poisoning your fucking body with crap that it didn't evolve to eat. Okay, now we move on to the mental and the emotional and the spiritual side of things. So Youphoria, the understanding of Youphoria, the understanding that you are designed as a predator in this world, and it is your divinely ordained path in life to go out and to hunt. And you can use that metaphorically as well. You go out, you decide what you want, you go out and you find it, right, for yourself. You're not designed to live in fear. You are not designed to live under that cloud of cortisol, that mild chronic panic that most of us are accustomed to. By the time we leave bloody school, we're used to living under this kind of threat, constant dread of being told off, of getting things wrong, of failing, whatever it may be, right? So Youphoria is a way of restoring your mental condition to something that's more like your ancestral God-given birthright, okay? Understanding that the divine is within you. It is at your center. It always was. It was when you were born, and it will be there till the moment you die. And that kind of sense of stability and whatever. Now, where the hell does pHix come in? And why is that a game changer? If you understand the carnivore diet, if you understand Youphoria, well, what pHix does is it addresses the nervous system. Now, carnivore diet will help for sure. It will reduce cortisol to some degree for sure. But here's the thing. If your lifestyle, so let's say it's not just the nervous system, it's your lifestyle too. Now, you don't need pHix if you can design the way that you live day to day so that you're in the sunshine, you've got contact with the earth, and you're basically not living under stress. Or when you experience stress, you experience it in an acute fashion. So that means the wolves are attacking the camp, or it's time to kill that mammoth. Okay? Your ancestors, and I can say this with a high degree of certainty, your ancestors spent a minority of their time, a fraction of their time, in fight or flight. When they needed to fight or they needed to flee, then the cortisol is there, they had to be active, the adrenaline kicks in for those, really acute times. They do what needed to be done, then they spend the rest of their time carving up the meat, drying the meat, feasting, telling stories, jokes, making love, and falling asleep on furs in pitch darkness, knowing that you were safe and there was a sentry outside guarding you, okay? I'm highly confident in that. So they would have spent the majority of their lives, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, right, in the rest and digest, repair, restoration mode. And here's the thing, the majority of us are not in that rest and digest, repair, restoration mode for the majority of our lives, if at all. Right? Even if you're on carnivore, even if you understand Youphoria in your mind, your nervous system doesn't necessarily get it. If your day is stressful, if you are worrying about the bills, if you are worrying about the promotion, that next target, whatever it is, if you are watching TV or playing Call of Duty at midnight, right, flooding yourself with the blue light and adrenalizing yourself, raising those cortisol levels, which of course bumps down all your other hormone production, your testosterone, which is important for everybody, or estrogen, and everything else. Is the cortisol jumps the queue for all of that stuff. So you're not going to be going to sleep easily. You're not going to be following the correct hormonal timetable while you're asleep to help your body to fix itself, clear away all the crap, rebuild. Okay, so if you can run off into the woods, live in a hut with a group of people, because you need that for security. You do that on your own, you're going to be shit scared a lot of the time. Okay, and that's not going to work. Your cortisol is going to need to be high, which is your default state. And this is something that's really interesting, is that the sympathetic state, which means that you are ready for action, is your default. Your body needs to be told that it's safe, that it's time to flip into the parasympathetic rest and digest. And you will only do that when all the signs are there, right? When you're sitting around the campfire, everyone's got your back, the perimeter is secure, you're looking forward to going to sleep, and you're sleeping all night, right? Knowing that you're warm, you're safe, you're protected, all the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, all the basics are covered, right? Then your body can go switch into rest and digest, parasympathetic state. It can fix itself, and you're going to start the next day bang, full of energy. Like, we don't know what that experience of life is like. Now, where pHix comes in, pHix will bump you into that state. It's a cheat, it's a hack, It does it by force, by tricking your body into thinking that it's been poisoned with this trio of bitter acids when they reach the digestive system, when they reach the bowel, the small and large intestine. They trigger these taste receptors, tells your brain it's likely we've been poisoned. We'd best go into shut down, rest, digest, fix yourself, be healthy, right? It's not time for action. Now, bizarrely, this doesn't mean that your brain gets dopey. It doesn't mean that your body gets sluggish. What it means is that all of your organs are stimulated to be working properly rather than shutting down, which is what happens when you're chasing the mammoth or running away from the lion. So it's a cheat, it's a hack. But if you are not in a position to reorganize your life, right, so that you can do that naturally, then do it unnaturally. And this is what I think pHix does. This is why it is helping people to and I'm not even going to start listing the things. There's Facebook groups with people giving their testimonies on what this product is doing, and that is the bottom line, right? For your basic physiological building blocks, carnivore diet without the toxins, okay? Mentally, get your Youphoria on so that you are resisting the societal toxicity, right? The mental diet side of things. But when it comes to your nervous system, your ancient nervous system that's been there to protect you for millions of years, working that same way, unless you can properly detox your entire life, right? All those other things, all those daily stresses, unless you are in a position to do that and go on like a full-time retreat, then you're not going to be in rest and digest, and you're not going to know what it means to experience life as it's meant to be for a human being. And yes, this is a cheat, right? And yes, it costs money. And yes, it's distributed via network marketing. But none of that is any reason to think it doesn't work, because it does. I'm a testimony to this. It's bonkers, but it does work. And to me, I'm thinking carnivore, Youphoria, and pHix. Unless you can fix your life, get yourself some pHix. That's where my thinking's at right now. Long video, please forgive me. I will also link to the video that Lynn and I made, and I'll link to the page where you can sign up, try it for yourself. That's all I can ask. Okay, have a great day.